So hello and welcome to another video diary episode. So this time it's mostly been about foraging and playing in the mountains. So we went over to Mould Food Festival, which is somewhere we love going to because it's just full of amazing places to find food, and there's some great local independent suppliers there, and we just like food. It's also been a bit of a time for maintenance, so making sure we got enough firewood in for the coming seasons, and tidying up things like the base camp and moving things around and making sure that everything is being well maintained and put away. It's this pre-autumn, pre-winter sort of season where it would be nice to relax, but there's a hell of a lot of stuff to do, so we need to get on with some jobs. We also went down to the coast for one of our coastal foraging courses. Now these courses I always try and run at weekends and when it's low tide in the middle of the day, which does limit the number of days we have available in the year for certain locations, but they're always really good fun, and we went down in the van to try and maximise that time off. So we slept in the van, and I spent the evening taking a few time lapses of the coast at Borthagest, which is just around the corner from Porthmadog, and it's a really hidden and quite nice place here in North Wales that not many people get down to. Please don't take my sunshine. Also, for the second year running, we were visited by a company called 16 Hospitality. They have something called the Hub, which is their training arm. So they bring together people, mostly young people, to learn everything about the hospitality and restaurant trade, everything from kitchen right through to front of house. We've worked with them several times over the last couple of years, mostly around foraging and wild food, and cooking over campfires and giving them some realistic challenges. So in this case, they had to cook a 3-course meal with 2 meal options at every course. In a forest, over fires they had to build themselves, and in a kitchen they had to build themselves. And this is a course that we certificate, and it's something I really like doing. Okay, so it's a Thursday, it's wet.
Which confused me.
Yes, and today we have over 111, something like that, people out in the mountains of Snowdonia doing one thing or another. So I've come down to the first group to hand them over to their guide, Foz. He's that one. You may have seen him in other videos gurning like an Egypt. So yes, that's what we're doing today. So that's my first stop today. What are you doing today?
Today I am guiding up a group of your group up to the summit of Stone. Hopefully, weather dependent. It's not looking too great at the moment, but we'll see how long we can get, how far we can get really. Hopefully back up and down again.
Because it is this thing that guiding is not necessarily about making sure everyone gets to the top, it's making sure everyone gets back down safely.
Yes.
Getting back down is compulsory, getting to the top is optional.
Yes, there's always another day.
Yeah.
Always another day. Mountain's not going anywhere.
Yeah. And it's this thing that Snowdon is a ridiculously popular mountain, but it's still a mountain, and it still kills people every year.
Yeah.
Which is cheerful, and it's also something that if more people paid attention to that, there might be less deaths. You know, if more people went up with the right equipment and things. But we've met the group. Looks like they've got all the right kit, and
look pretty keen.
Dave's qualified and experienced and local. He is, look at him. That's what the faces round here look like.
This is what a face of professionalism looks like.
This is professionalism.
Yeah, in North Wales.
This is the face of a man who's got too much to do today.
Stressed.
Busy.
One of the same. So
after saying goodbye to them, I jumped in the van and went straight back over to Capel Cerrig to meet the other side of the group, which gave me 15 minutes spare to go and get a cup of tea and go and annoy Nick Livesey at the Mall Shabod Cafe. This group is actually a Swedish group who are coming to North Wales for various activities. Our role in the whole trip was to take them on a short-ish guided walk, or a couple of guided walks in the foothills around Capel Cerrig. So we went up towards Mol Shabod and Crimpiau just to go and have an explore there. Then on Friday we were back in the mountains with Foz and then another guide called Jan, and we were working with a group that was climbing Snowdon via the Rhyd path, and to be honest, they really had the worst weather of the week, which here, even in the GoPro shots, it doesn't really show you how windy it gets, but it's about 50 to 60 mile an hour winds gusting here, and about 25 minutes above this point we decided to turn the group around just because of safety. As I said earlier in the video, getting to the top is optional, getting back down is compulsory.
Okay. Wet, but very enjoyable. Very, very windy. And we'll leave it there.
This is why I have these wonderful people as friends, because they're so good on camera.
Straight down the barrel, straight to camera. Straight to camera.